Welcome Raptors, this is Paul Mills, also known as Binarai, here for another weekly Raptoreum stream. Let's go guys. How you doing Zubza, how you doing Ricky, Philu, Todd, Scherm, Toy, X-Ray? We're all fired up. Big shout out to White Bat Audio for letting us use the sounds tonight. Thanks again, bro. How you doing, Yesids? Axel Capital. How you doing, man? Got X-Ray over at YouTube as well. That's right, HNS Biosafe, we're off. Yeah, I like Sunday better too, bro. The wife likes it better as well. Okay guys, don't forget to like this stream and subscribe to the official Raptoreum YouTube channel to be kept up to date with anything Raptoreum, any updates we've got, anything that the community are working on, you'll hear it all here. Also don't forget to check out our Twitter, that's at Raptoreum. We post generally most things there as well. Also good to join the Discord, link is at the top right of the stream. Head over to the hashtag stream party chat where we'll doing a bit of rain tonight. Nice to see CryptoSmith in the chat now. About another 10 minutes and we'll get started with the RTM update stream. I think we're going to have Alejandro on again to talk about everything RTM Spanish. what he's been working on. And we're going to have a special guest for the CryptoSmith stream too. How you doing, Toy Bro? How you doing, RQ? Nah, see, you didn't miss it. You got another 8 minutes. We're almost there now, guys. Just another few minutes, and we'll get started with the RTM update stream. We'll let you know about everything that's happening in the week. Then we'll take some questions from the community and answer whatever we can within the time we've got. Okay, guys, we're almost there. Let me just check we can get through to everybody. Are you there, guys?
Yeah, we're here.
Awesome.
Volume down a little bit.
All here.
Have you turned up?
Okay, guys, so I am Paul Mills, CMO at Raptoreum. Here we have Alejandro, who is head of RTM Spanish. We have Charlie, who is co-founder and head of back-end operations. Here we have a special guest, CryptoSmith. How you doing, man? And we have the regular Scherm as well. Hope you're all good. Thanks for tuning in. And we'll get started with the RTM update stream. Charlie, do you want to get started?
Yeah, sure. I don't have it handy on my thing here. What were we starting with? Miranda here.
We've got the Battlefield that you've been working on.
Yeah, the Battlefield 1942 server. There'll be another tournament this coming weekend. 100,000 RTM is up for grabs. Be the jets only map, only air-to-air combat allowed, air-to-air kills. Whoever has the most kills after 30 minutes will be the tournament winner. Tournament winner will get a special asset once we have them on the blockchain, and I'm not going to say what those assets will be used for, but we'll come up with something fun for it for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah, all in all, it's been pretty good. We always kind of have a handful of people willing to hop on and have some fun with it, so it's been great. It's been a lot of fun.
And there's a tournament that's coming up on the 1st of April, and there's 100,000 RTM prize on that. And do you promise me that you're not going to use your helicopter?
Yeah, helicopters will be banned I won't get in a helicopter.
Okay.
And yeah, absolutely. Get some.
For everyone watching, that is good news. If once Charlie gets in a helicopter, you've got no chance. You've got no chance. So, and we obviously don't want Charlie to win his own 100,000 during the game. So,
Well, I mean,
yeah.
I don't have a problem with that.
We have also added a gaming tab to the website. As you can see here, we've got the Battlefield 1942 main site, which guides you through on how to get started. And under here, we've got the link that goes straight through to the tournament. We do have information about the other games that we're currently working on as well at these two links here. So be sure to check that out from the gaming tab that's at the top of the site right now. Okay, Block Pool, which is a popular mining pool for Raptoreum. They have migrated to an updated pool, which was in beta, but it's not anymore. So we've got hybrid mining, hybrid solo pool mining, and other things like that. If you want to check out, that's at flockpool.com. Is there anything else I need to cover on that, Scherm?
I think you're good there.
All right, okay. Raptoreum Zone has also completed a migration to a new pool code after a lot of work from Mancini in stability and also many other improvements as well. Raptoreum Zone is the second largest RTM mining pool and highly recommended. Excellent UI and very nice mining experience with those guys. Jamardis has been working on a new release of Raptor Wings, and this adds new language Portuguese thanks to Bitknives, who is also with us. It also adds a version check and an option to update it. There are some UI improvements as well, and a brand new function called wallet profiles, which is used to sort and group addresses. So you can now save your user settings as well, which will automatically load when the programming is started. And also finally, there's an optional donation option to the developer as well, Jamardis, in which you can donate 2 minutes out of every 200 minutes of your hash rate to support the Raptor Wings project to continue growing. That's totally optional. It's up to you guys. Charlie, how's things at Now Put? Do you know?
Going pretty good. Tomorrow looks like we have a trading competition.
Yeah.
Just checking this out. Sorry, it's first that I was reading it. I don't know. Do you know any more about that, Paul? Sorry, I'm just I haven't had a chance to look at that. So
Yeah, no stress. So starting tomorrow, there is a trading competition at Now Put Finance. So that is the first largest-ish project that is utilizing the RTM chain right now. So if you want to check that out, head over to the Discord. If someone wants to shoot the link in the chat, you can, and go check that out. There's some incentives in place for helping test the new code and things that the developers over there are working on. And there is 100,000 GovNowP tokens up for grabs as well. It starts Monday the 27th of March at well, it's literally the first minute into the day, UTC time, so 0001 into the UTC, and that's lasting through till Monday the 3rd of April at the same rigged time, which is 1 minute past midnight.
The domain for that is nowput.finance, right? If you want to go check it out and see kind of what it's all about, nowput.finance, and check it out. Pretty cool app.
Yeah, there is also a main site in production at the moment that they're building. So we'll see if that gets finished soon. But I know that that's what they're working on right now. We are actually a top-rated coin right now on Minerstat. As you can see, number 2 on top-rated coins, which is pretty cool. So whoever voted us on that, thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah. And what else have we got? Exodus tweeted about us as well. Thanks to Villy Games for stirring the pot over there. And just want to say a big thanks to everybody for, all the responses on nudging that and, pushing that along. So it just shows the awesome community support that we've got, and we do really appreciate that. Big thanks to everyone. And also, if you want to check that tweet out and help us out with that, then if you can check the link out that I'm showing right now on the stream, then go there. Or if someone wants to shoot it in the chat, then by all means go ahead. Charlie, we have a new assets discussion channel. Or actually, I'll ask Scherm about this.
Okay.
So we've got a new assets discussion channel.
Yes, we added an asset discussion channel to the Discord. It's in the development category. Basically added a channel to do any asset discussion, brainstorming, people's ideas for assets for Raptoreum, and maybe what they'd like to see in the marketplace, functionality, anything suggestions. Feel free to jump in that channel and chat away.
Yeah, and also, Sherm, Discord has updated its exploits, didn't it? So now,
yes,
the users can now post images.
Yep. So that's been updated. So now, attaching file functionality has been restored to Discord, so you can go back to posting all your stuff like normal.
So that's good news for everyone.
Yes, especially those people that like the meme channel.
Yeah. Charlie, you've been doing some more improvements on the Explorer?
Yeah, the Explorer, it gets a lot of traffic. As we've been going along, there's been more and more third-party apps and the smart node health checks, whole bunch of stuff. The Explorer, can burn through 20 terabyte a month on transfer and get upward between 6 and 10 million requests a month. So I had been doing some improvements to it. I had set up a cluster in North America, a cluster in Europe, and then I had split the requests from the Explorer to the back end in two through a load balancer. I was finding now that not even that is enough, so I've updated the nodes behind the behind the load balancer using ElectrumX to pass off some of the address specific calls and stuff to ElectrumX, which handles it better than just a regular Raptoreum node. So it's doing a lot better. I'm finished the North America upgrade on it, and the Europe upgrade will be happening over the next couple of days. It's looking a lot better. It's faster, more stable. While we were doing that, we identified a few heavy calls on the API and a couple of functions that the Explorer does on the smart nodes and the lookups that's kind of heavy, and it's tying up the Explorer. We're moving those off onto a custom API that's been developed by Tree. So between those two things, the Explorer should be a lot quicker and a lot more stable over the next little bit, which will be nice. Been fighting with it for a while, but it's looking good.
Great stuff, Charlie. It's awesome to see the work that's been done on that. Alejandro, how's things with you and the Spanish community over there?
Hi everybody. We are great. We are working hard. We make the second weekly today. It's a nice flick book, so you can see everything there. We are talking to the community. We are teaching them. Now we talk about proof of work. It's very important to know where we are, where we're from, where Raptorium is from. We are teaching the community. I think the flick book is a very nice idea, and the people will start to read it and start learning. And I think fine. We are working on other things. We're working on few things that are coming for the community, with the community, from the community, and for the community.
Awesome. I've got the flick book right now upon the stream. I'm just flicking through the pages so everyone can see.
Oh yeah, great.
It's really good. It looks really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome. And I
Oh,
like the fact that you've got the videos in there as well. For everyone
yes.
watching the stream right now, I've got the stream on a stream.
Great. Yeah, I think it's a very good tool,
Yeah.
and it's like the way you used to see magazines on Sundays. So this time, if you want to enjoy something nice and learn about the Raptorium, because everything I write there, of course, is in Spanish. That's one problem. But if the people actually can, maybe they can translate it. I don't know. I will see how I can fix that. Maybe I will make a blog about it too. The people can read it in English. And we are talking very special things. I talk about many things important there. I try to show the people in the Spanish community that we fix, and I say we because I'm part of this community, and Raptorium is a community project. We fix, and you guys with the all the progress you are making, you fix many things that it was wrong on the proof of work. You see, like the scalability and the problem with the SIG and FPGA and many other things. So the people have to understand that, and I think we are on the way. I think so. Yes.
Awesome. Awesome stuff. Okay, and also here we have Crypto Mixer. How are you doing? I think you need to turn your mic up slightly.
Oh,
Yeah, it's very
I
low.
think so too. Yes, very low microphone. Tienes el micrófono bajo ahí, Mexa. Súbele volumen a ese bicho.
Estuvo, estuvo. ¿Ya se escucha bien? ¿Cómo se escucha? ¿Todo bien?
Ahora sí, se escucha mejor.
Better.
Sí. Un saludo.
Va, un saludo, perdón.
¿Y si le
Bueno,
metes al
¿me
inglés
puedes-
tú?
No.
¿No? Ok.
Escrito, sí, leyéndolo. Pero ¿me puedes
Bueno.
traducir?
Claro.
Sí, ok. ¿Qué
Claro.
dijo Binary?
Bueno, mire, él está
Binarai.
hablando ahorita de muchas cosas. Bueno, Charlie estuvo
Sí,
hablando de unas cositas bastante interesantes ahí de que están reparando del Explorer y de la API del Explorer que están funcionando, están haciendo unas mejoras porque la están cambiando a una API privada para unas funciones que tiene la API. Binarai está hablando un poquito del libro del Flickbook que tenemos para la comunidad y yo ahí diciéndole, bueno, que estamos tratando de enseñar a la comunidad, que es importante porque la comunidad aprenda estas cosas que son muy interesantes de Raptorio.
sí, la verdad es que yo pues entré a la comunidad por tu canal, por ti. Y pues nada, aquí estamos. He estado pensando en hacer más cosas de contenido, pero la verdad es que no tengo mucha idea de código
Bueno,
y eso.
algo,
O sea,
claro,
la
algo te va a
música y
salir
eso.
bueno por ahí.
Ajá, ok.
Claro, and sin problema. He's very happy to be here, guys, and he say he really wants to do many things. He's trying to figure it out how we can do what he can do for Raptorium. He's very happy to collaborate in anything. He's very nice making the music. He make a music for the English channel and the Spanish channel, and actually, I really like them a lot.
Yo
Actually,
solo.
he make a music for my channel too, for Cadena. I really like it.
Well, I've actually tasked him with making an intro song for the Smith stream. So we'll see what he comes up with.
That would
So
be great.
hopefully next week we'll have like an intro for the Smith stream.
That would be great.
Yeah. Okay. I think that about rounds it up for the updates. So what we're going to go do now is head over to the YouTube chat and see if there's any questions for us from there. We will answer absolutely anything. We've got another 10 minutes before we have an interlude before CryptoSmith stream. So we'll answer 5 minutes on YouTube and 5 minutes on the Discord. So let's check the chat over there. See if there's anyone got anything to ask. You can ask us anything. There's a few of us here. You can ask Scherm how his day was. You can ask Charlie what he had for breakfast if you want.
No, don't do that.
What did you have?
Moose
Not
burgers.
that good.
Moose burgers for
Moose
breakfast.
burgers.
Moose burgers. Yeah.
Well, it's a good whole breakfast there. Moose
Very
burgers.
whole.
Yeah. Well, guys, if you've got any questions for us, ask us on the YouTube chat. There's a little bit of Spanish there as well, Alejandro. If you want to check that out.
Yes, let me see. Let me see. Well, they are saying hello. Hola, chicos. Espero que estén bien todos, ¿vale? Un saludo. Yo sé que la gente siempre está muy proactiva, la gente de Argentina y todo. Espero algún día estar en Argentina, pronto. Raptoreum va a crecer. Esto es inevitable, eso es imparable. Y estoy seguro de eso. Y pronto nos vamos a ver en Argentina porque pronto voy a estar en Argentina. Voy a pasar por allá. Raptoreum no va a parar. Raptoreum va a seguir creciendo y aparte de eso haciendo cosas muy buenas por los demás proyectos. Recuerden que esto es código abierto. Esto es gente trabajando por gente, ¿sabes? Y con código verdadero. Así que bueno, adelante. Y agradecido que esta gente nos invitan ahora y que no podemos empezar a compartir con ellos nuestras culturas y nuestras ideas también.
Exactamente, y yo creo que pues si alguien tiene que aportar, pues o sea, es bienvenido en todo sentido y pues difundiendo la cultura y esta comunidad porque, bueno, es como una alternativa, en fin, no sé, tengo tantas cosas en, en la cabeza, es como un nodo, pero bueno, eh, en fin,
No le pare.
ok,
Claro que sí.
sí, hermano. No, pues sí, o sea, implementar esto, o sea, yo no sé por qué México está tan, no, o más bien no está tan involucrado en este tipo de criptos. Yo creo que es porque México no se ha enfrentado a ciertos problemas que el resto de Sudamérica sí, o sea, la pérdida del valor de la moneda, esta otra alternativa. Entonces yo creo que, por ejemplo, o sea, yo no sé muchas cosas de esto, yo sé hacer música, pero pues estoy aquí, estamos haciendo parte de la comunidad y es como parte de difundir esto, que es mucho más grande, ¿no?
Y aprendemos todos los días. Yo estoy aprendiendo todos los días. Yo estoy aprendiendo cosas
Sí,
interesantes.
sí, sí,
Todos
sí,
los días aprendo cosas nuevas de Raptoreum. I'm
ya.
learning, guys. I'm learning every day things about Raptoreum and the blockchain. I think I like it too much. And we really appreciate that you give us a hand here and you give us a space here because we like to say thank you to the community from here too. I know there is an English community that liked what we are doing for the project too, and they appreciate that, and we are happy with that. We try to do the best for all of us.
Okay, we're going to head over to the stream party chat now at our Discord. If you want to head over to there, the link is at the top right of the stream and it's hashtag stream party chat. And that is in the Raptoreum general section. HNS Biosafe is saying, can we do an English version? I assume he's referring to the magazine. So maybe we can, but we'll have to probably do an initial conversion and then we'll get one of the editors to check it out and make it good.
Well, actually, it will be great if we can translate it automatically, but I don't think it can be done. But I will see. I will check it out to see if we can be.
Yeah, but you know, it's never perfect, is it? You know, we've had that many issues with the auto translations on the document site. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's okay. It does on long documents and stuff. It does some of the heavy lifting, but on some of them you spend almost as much time fixing it as you save from translating in the first place. So we'll have to give it a try though.
And if it's
technical documents, it's hard.
But if it's like a flickbook magazine that goes out once a week, then it's got to be perfect, hasn't it? We've got to make sure it's perfect.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is a work. It is a lot of work. Even if ChatGPT is helping me all the time, it is a lot of work. But this is important. I think it's very important because I wanted to keep there is a lot of information for the community. One of the problems that all the communities have, all the crypto communities, is that the people there are not learning important things about blockchain technology, and they want to get into crypto and they get on into scams and crazy things. They don't look like you guys look through blockchain, and you do blockchain and you do crypto for blockchain and for everybody free code. So it's something different, and that's why we have to teach them that we have to go and look for the root, for the origin of everything, which is, of course, all this thing about proof of work and Satoshi Nakamoto and this lady Cynthia D work and all these other persons that work for these kind of things. I think it's a work that is necessary, at least for my community. Is very necessary. There is a lot of people though doesn't know nothing about it, and I need to teach them. I think I'm late with this. I am really late. I think I have to done this 1 year ago, and I didn't do it. Now I'm trying to save some time now. It's very necessary.
Okay. We have got, looks like RQ has sent a couple of questions. Have you checked those out in the YouTube chat?
One there says, I got all my savings in RTM. Argentinian peso doesn't work. Access capital, he says. This is very important. I was talking about futures yesterday with the guys on the community and some chat GPT chat and things like that. And one of the things that making me crazy now about Raptoreum is the future technology. The futures to send money and keep it on the blockchain. It's the safest place if you ever never gonna have money. Like this guy from Bolivia, the president of Bolivia, he actually he take all the savings of the old people. Yesterday he was writing a law. He take all the savings of the whole people, like Maduro do. No money for all people. If you're gonna die of hunger, it's not my problem. But one of the functions that you can create with Raptorium is your own saving account. You can save money there. You can put some coins, make them. I say, I'm going to put this 300,000 Raptoriums for the year 2030, and it's going to be open on this wallet. If I'm not alive, it's for my son, so it's not a problem. So it's very important to see that way we are changing the game here. I think I really like that, and too many other things you can do with the future functions that I didn't hear in any video or nobody talking about it. Actually, future comes across as without too much, not many fancy things, and now I can start in is very important. Futures is very important. The Raptor blockchain.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We're just out of time now, and we're going to have a 5-minute interlude into the CryptoSmith stream. Thank you for joining us for the RTM update stream, and don't forget to check us out next Sunday, exactly the same time, for another weekly update of everything Raptoreum. And thanks to everyone here on the stream for coming along and telling us all about what you're doing. Thanks to CryptoMexa as well for coming on, and please stick around for the CryptoSmith stream as well. Thank you very much, guys, and we'll catch you very shortly.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, we're almost there now, and then we're going to head over to CryptoSmith. Okay, guys, thanks for waiting, and let's get over to the Smith, see if we can see if he's live. Oh, there he is.
Mira, ve, ahí está CryptoSmith.
Sí, pues es el concepto de comunidad, ¿no? Al final es es gente que cree en que cree en una moneda, que cree en un proyecto y al final pues lo ocupa, lo adopta, ¿no? Y bueno, hablando de cripto como una alternativa de todo lo que se viene y toda la quebradera de bancos.
Sí, así mismo.
Saludos, CryptoSmith.
Okay,
Hola.
guys. Hello, and welcome to the CryptoSmith stream, where Jesse Lambert, the man himself, creates fine things out of various metals and puts them into a digital format onto the blockchain, and we just sit here and watch him, basically. Did you like that introduction?
Are we on?
Yeah, we're on. Yeah, we're on.
Oh.
How
Oh,
are
hey, I didn't see you there.
Oh, sorry, I completely foiled that for you, didn't I?
What can I say?
You know, I like that imagine that you create for CryptoSmith this time. I like it very much. I think you changed it. There is some new colors and the face looks very good. The whole thing is amazing now there.
What you
One
on
that
about?
is
Nice.
The
Oh.
intro image.
the intro, you know, the one that
Oh
is the
yeah,
same.
Well, I actually put a filter on him, and also, you
Little retouching.
you know his face. I added about 25% beauty onto his face. No joke, no joke. But yeah, there's a filter on it called Rosie, and 25% beauty.
Well, I think it's nice, man. It is beautiful. Yeah, it looks good. Look, my wife say, "Oh, who is that guy? It looks nice." It's
Oh, Smith!
Ooh.
yeah, yes, you say that.
I have to tell your wife she's
Anyways,
got some competition.
yeah. So for everybody who's just joining us now on the Smith stream portion of all this, just kind of an introduction as to what this is. This was really birthed out of just the desire to see around the shop and what was going on here. And what we do here at Smith headquarters is we create assets, we digitize them, we put them up for availability so that they can be digitized and put into things such as games at a later date when we have all that in line. But essentially what we're doing here is we're just showing the creation of these assets and how it all intertwines with the digital world, which I'm super excited about. Something that I think is a new frontier, and we're gonna kick butt and take names. So today, we're gonna go ahead and throw this Tonto back in the oven. So we started creating a Tonto out of Raptoreum billet that we've actually been working on this stream since day one. And we've refined it from a big chunk of steel, and now we ended up with 2 usable billets in what's known as the Sanmai construction. So we have a steel in the center, and different in this case, wrought iron on the outside. And we're actually going to go ahead and create and forge finish out a tanto. So I'm going to throw that in the oven now. And you guys might notice that the camera is static.
I
Yeah.
did notice that.
Hey guys, if you're on the stream, just turn your cameras off with the CryptoSmith stream because it makes his video better quality.
Yeah, and then I don't have to complain to Binarai after.
Yeah, yeah, and
Oh,
honestly, the
it's called
complaints
the
I'm getting.
Stream.
CryptoMex, apaguemos la cámara, ¿oíste? Para que le suba él el poder de la cámara, ¿oíste? Para que se pueda ver mejor tenemos que apagar la cámara nosotros, así que desactívala. Eso.
I 100% agree.
Eso.
Okay,
Yeah.
it should pick up the quality.
And what are we mixing over here?
Oh, so what is that?
I'm just putting the oil away. Remember the oil for the flare up there last time?
Oh yeah. Okay.
But so about the static camera, I have lost my camera person. My daughter is out of town right now.
Okay.
So we're gonna have a bit more of a relaxed. I'm just gonna move my. Gonna have a bit more of a relaxed sort of thing. We're gonna sit here and we're just gonna kind of shoot the poop.
It's almost like a fireside chat with that going on behind you.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
can almost feel the warmth from here.
So you mentioned
So
the
we're
San Mai. I don't know if you have time. Maybe just a quick explanation on what that is, because you say it, but I don't know if anybody or many people really know what that is.
Okay, so San Mai is a construction. Now, San Mai is Japanese, and each Nissan, so San is 3, and Mai is essentially layer. So it's 3. It translates very simply into 3 layers. Now, the purpose of it is actually goes back to many different things, but primarily what we would know it from is the construction of katanas or swords in general. So there's Gomai, Sanmai, and then there's monolithic or mono steels. But typically what they would do is one for best utilization, 2 is preservation, and 3 is beneficial structure. So essentially what they would do in the forming of katanas is they'd have 2 separate steels, sometimes even 3. They'd have shigane and tamahagane. And tamahagane was what's known as a jewel steel. It translates into jewel steel. And then shigane was more of an iron, soft iron. So they would get both steels out of their bloomery whenever they did their steel. And in order to preserve the amount of steel that they use, they would use a tamahagane core and a shigane skin. And because it was 3 layers, it was a Sanmai construction. But then there's Gomai constructions as well. And there's actually I'm not sure of the number. I think there's like about 8 to 12 different constructions that they would utilize for the making of a katana. And each one had a specific layering. And so the preservation was so that they could use less tamahagane in their construction. And then the structural integrity was improved because they had essentially an exoskeleton of soft metal that would help and act as a shock absorber for the harder inside tamahagane. And so that actually afforded the smith the ability to keep their blade steel a little harder. And this is where you get these, I don't want to call them myths, but it almost took on like a mythological sense to it, where a katana was known for cutting through other swords and not breaking. So part of that goes into the nature of austenitic steel or steel that's been hardened. And it gets hard but very brittle, snaps like glass. If you have a thin enough piece of stock, you can actually snap it with your bare hand. So whenever it's brittle, you got to temper it back so that it retains or gains back toughness. But the tougher you make it, the softer you make it. So it's this really intricate balancing act. So with San Mai, it's almost like you give it an external in the sense that it's on the outside, but also in the sense that it's outside of the grain structure of the steel itself. So it gives it this external ability, but without having to draw it back, the main core steel, without having to draw that back to its full toughness. You can actually afford to keep it a little harder. So San Mai is essentially just a hard steel in the core and a softer steel on the outside, and it allows you to have the structural integrity of having harder with preservation of using less, and it looks really cool. So
Yeah, it does.
Okay, we don't have an auction roll-up right now because we didn't finish what we were creating last time. But we are changing the way we are doing the streams moving forward, in the fact that anything generated from the streams are going to go towards improving our cameras and our stream, our stream tech, so we can make things better for the Smith over there and get some extremely close camera angles of certain things, and they will be static and switchable as well, which is pretty exciting. So we're going to chip away at that and see what we can get rolling over there, which will be really nice.
One of the things I'm definitely excited for is the ham cam. I think Scherm called it the ham cam.
Okay.
Very good. Yeah.
And so that's going to be a static, zoomed in, close-up shot of the power hammer. I don't know if my head
Yep.
gets cut off here.
No, you're good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So our guest today is CryptoMexa. Now, CryptoMexa has been working with us on the Raptoreum project for 2 or 3 months now. He's been working on some translations, and also he's going to be working on some audio for us as well, which is pretty cool. And so we decided that the topic for the stream is going to be blockchain and music, and how blockchain can benefit the music industry. I suppose we'll start with CryptoMexa.
Sí. Pues
I know that you're not very good with English, so maybe Bitknives could translate.
ajá.
Sí, bueno, te preguntan, Mexac, te preguntan que qué tal, que más o menos sabes tú acerca de lo que es la música, la blockchain, si has tenido sabes un poquito de eso o has visto algunos ejemplos de lo que se podría utilizar la tecnología blockchain para los músicos.
Sí, pues hay varias plataformas, como Audius y otras que están en Ethereum, pero pues bueno, a mí me gustaría sacar algo especial para esta cadena, ¿no? Esta cadena, la cadena Raptoreum, y pues empezar, pero como que de la tokenización de activos de música, en cuanto a la industria, pues todo lo que mencionaba en el chat, ¿no? O sea, que sería bueno eso para, pues para evitar, bueno, pues todo lo que tiene los beneficios del NFT, pero para evitar pues la falsificación con los tickets, evitar ciertos problemas, asegurar tanto el beneficio del producto hacia el creador como hacia el que lo está adquiriendo. Pero pues respecto a la industria musical, pues nada.
Binarai, he says that he knows a little bit about some of the projects that are running now, some of the people that are working with protect the products of these artists, and he he think it's a very long way that the whole crypto community have to run after all this thing on music and blockchain technology. There is a long way to go, so he's waiting on that.
Okay. Hey, Smith,
Yeah.
you've got 10 minutes right now to ask whatever you like, to grill the guest. We do have a translator.
I'm wondering, much like electricity will perform, or it has a frequency built into it. Not well, it has a frequency nature of it where it actually vibrates the air, and they can create music with electricity. Now, I understand that blockchain technology and electricity are not very this, it's apples and oranges. But is there any way, like I know right now we got a computer working on some addresses, and which we'll talk about before the end of the stream, but um, we got those working on some addresses that are peculiar, let's call them. So is there any way that we can almost use the blockchain and the way that it has the structure, but also random structure, like electricity itself is, okay, translator, right? Can we make music with the blockchain itself, if that makes any sense? Like electricity is used to make music, if that makes any sense. Makes sense in my head.
Do you want me to ask to Crypto
Yes.
Mexa?
Yep.
Binarai?
Yep. Carry on.
Yeah.
Bueno, Crypto, Smith, bueno, Crypto Mexa, Crypto Mexa, Crypto Smith pregunta en una pregunta bastante confusa porque yo no lo entiendo mucho, más aún así él sí quiere explicar algo como que podría crear música con la propia blockchain, más o menos con el estilo de, digo yo, sacarle de alguna manera u otra el ruido de los hashes, no sé, o
De los
qué voy a
martillos.
saber yo de los mineros y crear una
Sí,
especie así de sinfonía de la misma blockchain, no sé. Es
sí, sí, sí. De
que
hecho,
Hey, Smith, have you ever thought about conducting an opera?
no, sí, de hecho, pues me podrían mandar unos audios, unas notas de voz así de los martillos, de ciertos sonidos y puedo crear algo con eso.
ok. No, pero claro, me imagino que con eso sí, porque eso sí lo hemos visto, pero él habla y dice, ¿se podrá crear música de la propia blockchain? Y es la pregunta como principal, ¿no? Ahora, no sé si de alguna manera u otra tú le puedes sacar algún tono musical a la blockchain, no sé, me imagino que va a
Pues no
ser
sé,
complicado, pero
en la canción en español, pues básicamente explico el proceso de Raptoreum, o sea, explico anti-FPGA, el doble por cien, la protección contra el
claro,
51%, todo, todo,
claro,
todo
ahí,
explico
ahí le
todo.
colocaste una letra con lo que significa todo lo que es la blockchain. Pero yo creo que el sentido de él de todo esto es como tratar de ver si realmente le podemos sacar la música a la blockchain como la onda vibratoria que él dice que puede producir la electricidad cuando pasa por unas guayas de energía eléctrica, algo así. Trato de explicarme, pero yo creo que eso no se puede. Yo creo que Smith está ahí como que tratando de buscar, tú sabes, algo muy distinto en todo esto. Bueno, no
Y
sé.
no sé, igual el chat está así como que por separado, ¿no? Como que chat bilingüe, cada quien por su... Pero bueno,
Sí.
lo que sí estaba pensando que se puede ligar, pues, la música con un cierto asset físico, ¿no?
Déjame
So
explicarle esto a él. Ah,
if I could,
sí,
if I go ahead.
he's telling me that he can make music from the sound of the hammer that you have on the shop. He can make music from many things. But actually, I tried to explain to him that you need music from the real blockchain. What you really need to hear the noise of the real blockchain and say he can make music for some assets. He can put music in assets. He can put the sound of your hammer on assets, but cannot do anything more than that. I don't know what you really means with that. But
And
Okay.
so just to kind of clarify what I mean, is there any way that we can extrapolate a coding that can be translated into musical language?
Ah,
Yeah.
ok, that's something different. Mira, CryptoMexa, él dice si hay alguna forma que el código de algún código que se plasme, por ejemplo, en C o en lo que sea, parte del código, eso se pueda de alguna manera u otra convertir en notas musicales.
Supongo que sí.
Música.
A través de,
Em,
emite un sonido o una vibración o alguna frecuencia como para ligarla a algún tono.
Bueno, yo creo que no, pero yo me imagino que pues al código va a aparecerse en los caracteres y de alguna manera u otra se podría pasar caracteres a música o caracteres a sonido. Yo creo que por ahí pueden ir los tiros, ¿sabes? Ah, yo creo que sí. ¿Qué dices tú? Sí se podría, ¿verdad?
Sí, sí, yo creo que sí.
We both think you can do it. Yes, you can do it because actually you can create this kind of sound from the characters that the code. When you create a code, you put some characters there,
The frequencies.
numbers or letters or whatever, and then you can create some kind of song with that characters. I think so. Yeah, we both think. Yeah.
I think
That makes sense.
I think when the devs release ASIC code, they should leave an Easter egg in there that plays a song.
Yeah,
Something like that.
embed it.
It must be a YouTube tutorial somewhere, and we haven't seen that.
Yeah, we'll definitely check it out. So, yeah, Smith, you've got another 5 minutes, bro.
Right now, I guess I'll just kind of let you in on what I'm doing. Right now, I'm just striking in a bevel. We are going to do everything by hand on this. So there's two ways that you can actually put a curve into a blade. One of them is by quenching it, and that's usually reserved for jewel steels and crucible steels. And then the other way is that you can see as I'm striking this bevel and the blade is curving,
Yep.
rather. So that's another way to do it. Saying that, what's the temperature down there, Mex?
Yeah.
Weather.
Peter,
Weather.
¿cómo está el ambiente por allá en México?
Yeah. I'm trying to live vicariously here.
The people in Mex.
¿Qué, ¿Cómo está allá? ¿Está calientico, Cripto, Mexa?
Está calientito, está calientito.
We are always in hot weather here, man. I know you and Charlie are freezing all the time, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
it's getting to be summer though. Caliente.
Caliente.
Hey, CryptoSmith, look, I just write here to ChatGPT, the friend that you don't like. And actually, I mentioned the question about if we can really convert any code from any blockchain and patterns in music. And he said, yes, it is possible to create character from a code, his patron, and create music from that. So, yes, it is possible.
From you, Alejandro, good. From ChatGPT, no.
Well, yes. I'm treating ChatGPT very bad. I think he's angry with me, but I'm trying to make him my slave. I don't want the technology make us a slave of the technology. I want make him an slave. That's what I want. I ask him anything. I think he's very good, so it's okay.
Has ChatGPT been able to create any songs?
I don't think he can create any song, but he's telling me that you can create it with some programs of synthesis of songs. He says you can create with a program of synthesis of song, and you can create melodies and things from the patterns that all the codes generate. So yeah. I think he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, I was just thinking it'd be nice to ask it, make us the most popular, popular song ever made out there, and it'll just compare all the songs and it'll be like, yeah, This is
This
the
is the
one.
CryptoMexa, sería bueno que entonces metieras en chat GPT ahí, te preguntes bien cómo es la movida, a ver si de repente con los códigos de Raptoreum, con alguna transacción o con el código que genere algo, capaz que te creas una música y que sea, tú sabes, esas músicas pegaditas.
Ey. Sí, no, pues vamos a ver qué se puede hacer. Yo creo que
He's going to try, okay? He's going to try to see what he can do with that.
Oh, sounds good. Sounds good. Okay,
been
guys.
waiting.
From Raptoreum code. Great.
I've been waiting to see you use that technique, CryptoSmith, with the water on the anvil there. I don't know if you guys have been watching that about him hammering on the blade there, and he's got water on his anvil, and how clean the steel is as he's been hammering on it. It's a Japanese technique, and what the water is doing is blowing the scale off the steel as he hammers it, keeping it really clean. Very cool.
See it? That's the steel. That's the scale he's talking about.
Okay.
And then when we put the water on the anvil and we hit it, it creates a steam explosion.
Yep.
And it blows that scale off.
Yeah, really cool.
Hey, CryptoSmith, Bit, ¿le puedes preguntar qué tipo de acero es? ¿Qué dijo? ¿Qué tipo de acero era, digo?
CryptoSmith, he Mexican is CryptoMexa is asking what kind of steel are you using there?
So wrought iron for the outside, and for the inside we actually have, I want to say it's 112 or 224 layer Damascus.
Oh, acero de Damasco.
Acero de Damasco, sí.
¿Conoces ese bit? Sus líneas como de tigre.
Sí, claro.
Sus vetas.
Claro, esa la hacen cuando utilizan varias láminas de acero juntas y después las van trabajando. Y sí, las vetas le quedan espectaculares, dependiendo del material que vayan utilizando.
Sí, pues acero de Damasco.
I think it's fantastic. It's great. It's great steel and great job he's making it there.
Gracias.
Sí, duro, CryptoSmith.
The Damascus that you used was 2 steels. Which ones?
15 and 20, 1095.
Very cool. The 15 and 20 is a high nickel steel, so it's going to give a contrast, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic, huh?
Fantastic.
So, you guys may remember from last week, I was making a USB.
Yep.
With Makume Gane. After the stream had shut down, it turns out that I couldn't put it down, and I ended up finishing it.
Oh. So it's all done?
Yeah, and I said I wasn't gonna say anything. I was gonna, but my conscience is getting the better of me.
That sounds like a new stream name. Couldn't put it down.
So I'm going to get it right now here to show you, but we're gonna make another one in the meantime because I've since learned some things I do differently. But there's the USB drive.
Ooh,
oh, nice. Look at that.
Clad in Makume, and there's a pattern under here. I'll show you on this one. I'll show you on this piece here.
This tool is Kiridashi.
So Makume is like a type of Damascus, right?
Yep, with non-ferrous metal. So in this case, copper and brass. And it's another Japanese word that just translates into eye metal or wood metal.
Which makes sense because when you look at the grain, at least on the ones that you've shown me, it really looks a lot like a wood grain on it.
So here we have roughed in. The bevels are roughed in. I'm not going to take the bevels too far because I don't want that Damascus to disappear entirely. I'm going to let it cool. And then we're going to grind it. And I'm going to do some more work on this guy. I was going to show you the pattern. Maybe I could just go get a different piece.
Bro, eso es genial, o sea, a eso me refiero que casi, o sea, cualquier profesión se puede ligar a, o sea, como esto de la herrería o cuchillería artesanal, fabricación, cosas, o sea, cualquier cosa se puede ligar a un asset en la cadena de bloques, ¿no?
Claro, sí, lo que puede, es que los límites, no hay límites, ¿sabes? La tokenización es para crear todo tipo de activos y colocarlos en la cadena y por supuesto marcarlos, pues dejarles una marca. Interesante, muy
Exactamente.
interesante.
Sí, tierras, casas, cosas o sea,
Todo físico,
como un
todo lo
boleto, un
físico,
ticket. Ajá.
lo digital. Ujú.
I don't know how well that pattern.
There you go. Yeah, we can see it.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes. Very nice.
It's almost like wood.
Hence the name, right?
Yeah. Hence.
Hey, Binarai, Charlie, I'm
Yeah,
sorry for no speak my English is bad. For
No
No
problem.
problema, no problema.
oh, gracias, gracias. Oh, sí, sí, ¿cómo se pronuncia? Scherm.
Sure, yeah, it's me.
Yeah,
No, I know a little bit.
okay.
You can ask
Don't
for a
worry,
beer, yeah?
Crypto
Cerveza. Por favor.
Cerveza.
This I know.
Oye,
Esa.
tranquilo, Crypto, que dentro de poco los muchachos te van a visitar en México. Acuérdate que en
Excelente,
México
loco,
hay
bienvenidos.
dos cosas importantes que todo el mundo tiene que ir a visitar México alguna vez en la vida.
A ver,
Yo
decime,
espero
dime.
algún día ir.
Ah, no, bienvenidos, bienvenidos, claro que sí.
You guys can go on Mexico whenever you want and go and
Oh.
visit Crypto Mexa. Huh?
Awesome, definitely.
Yeah, I would
Sounds
love
good.
to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
like
might
I just go.
Go ahead.
What are you saying?
Yep.
I was
go
going
ahead.
to say, so I could just go to the Mexican border and say, "Hey, Crypto Mexa, he said I could come in."
I got a party I got to go to.
Bring a whole bunch of money and buy beers and buy cervezas and brinda a las señoritas ahí, baila.
Una más cerveza, por favor.
Exactamente, exactamente. Una victoria.
Okay, guys, today is International Spinach Day.
What?
Some,
Popeye Day, huh?
I just learned something.
So how are you with the spinach? Do you eat spinach?
I just had some spinach like an hour ago.
Is that why you keep
And it
going
was-
off camera to leave a parcel in the corner?
Yeah. You know what though? It's funny. I got my salad. I went out to dinner at the restaurant,
Oh yeah.
and I got it, and I was like, "Oh, there's spinach on it. That's lovely." Said that you don't find spinach. Usually they go with like those bitters. But that's just lovely. There's spinach on it today. And look at that. National Spinach Day.
We get spinach on our pizzas here.
No, okay, no, you're pushing it
No,
on that one.
that's terrible.
It's
Yeah,
actually quite nice. It's quite nice.
All right. Canceled. Canceled.
Yeah, they do spinach and goat's cheese pizza.
Oh,
Oh,
that
jeez.
just-
Now you really killed it. I could
killed
do
it, have I?
spinach and garlic,
You-
maybe.
Oh,
that sounds wrong
But-
in so many ways.
so many ways.
You're saying that, and you're the one who's eating moose burgers for breakfast.
Hey now. Oh, that's
Oh.
that's about as right as you can get.
You
That's
can't
a
compare.
Canadian.
We can't compare spinach pizza with moose burgers, man. Come on.
There's nothing there.
What do you have for breakfast, Mexa?
¿Qué comes tu
Ah,
desayuno, CryptoMexa, por ahí?
pizza. Cuando hay
It's
pizza.
Nice.
I got a question for you, Mexa.
¿Qué pasa, man?
Alejandro, you can also answer if you wish. So when I go ahead and put a bunch of spice in my food and the kids are going to eat it, and my wife says to me, "Oh, that's too spicy for the kids." My rebut is always, I said, well, Mexican babies seem to be okay, so I think these kids are okay too. So here's my question. Is that true? Do you just like give the Mexican babies like spicy stuff when they're considerably young? Or do you guys like wait to start? Does
ramping up
everybody
the
love
heat.
spicy stuff? Because every Southerner that I've ever met likes their spice. I haven't met one yet that doesn't.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't use pacifiers. They use ghost peppers.
Ghost peppers.
dices tú, Crypto, bueno, I got sons, okay? I got 3 sons, and I always teach them to eat everything. Yes, just the whole thing. Just eat it. It's hot, eat it. It is a vegetable, eat it. The whole thing. They don't really want it when they was child, but I teach them to eat anything because we are in a situation on my country, on Venezuela, that have to create some childs that actually resist everything, because in Venezuela the situation was completely different, changing every day. So I have to tell them eat anything. You know, there is some fancy children that, oh, I don't want that, papi. I don't want this. I don't like that. But you have to eat it because I don't know what happened tomorrow, and you have to eat that, and then you're gonna get sick, and you need all the, all you need all the vitamins and all the stuff that everything have. So eat everything, and actually they now eat anything. So it's very good.
Okay,
So
guys.
yes. Oh, go ahead.
It is now time for Ask a Brit. And you can ask a Brit anything you like.
Hey, Governor.
Oh, got a nice visual too. Ask a Brit. I see that.
So, you guys are pretty passionate about your football, right?
Well, I'm not, but so this is a perfect question. So
Can
go
we
ahead.
Get a Brit? Can we get a Brit on here so we can ask him?
Like a real one.
So what do you want to ask a Brit?
You
Come
don't
on.
like football,
Yeah, football, yeah.
like soccer.
Not soccer, it's football.
Okay, football.
You don't play with your socks, do you? You play with your, you kick it with your feet.
The Brits invented soccer.
No.
Soccer
So-
came from the Brits.
Yeah, the word
Well,
actually
you
came
don't-
from us, but we call it football.
Well,
They
you
just
don't
blame
even
us for
like
calling
it,
it
so there goes
soccer.
my question.
What's that, sorry?
Well, I was going to ask you if you have a favorite team, and if you do you have like lucky underwear that you wear on the day of the tournament?
I'm not that bothered about any team winning to wear lucky underwear, but if I did put myself in a situation where I did don this lucky underwear, then I would be supporting the Wolves, which is not too far away from where I am right now. Yeah, so that's the team. I did used to have a season ticket when I was a kid, where my granddad used to try and get me into it, but I was never really into it. I'm too much of a tech geek to spend all my time with sports.
So I thought it didn't matter like your background or your preference or anything. If you're English, you basically you when it comes to football season, I mean, you paint your face and you do all kinds of.
I've never painted my face, but yeah, there are people that paint their faces to go to the football. and they're very passionate about their clubs. Bearing in mind these clubs are only like 40 miles from each other. But it's it's a big thing over here, and people are really passionate about it, and people will go to war over it. It's just literally, as soon as the football's on, you get the territory, So yeah, and it's that's another issue with English football is the unruliness that comes with it. If anyone else has got a question for a Brit, you've got another 2 minutes.
I got one.
Oh, have you?
One.
All right, go ahead.
Yes. What do you think are some of the most unique or interesting aspect of British culture that might not be well known or recognized outside the UK? Like, for example, here in South America. Do you think that
Sarcasm. Sarcasm. Every person is sarcastic, and for a person in like another language, maybe it's hard to understand, because an English person could have the most straightest of faces. In fact, I was talking about this with CryptoSmith. He's sort of the same, but an English person can have the most straightest of faces, but can be completely joking, and whether you know the joke or not, that's just how it rolls, It's like we thrive on sarcasm.
I think Canadian is a lot the same, only we say please a lot more, but we say it very sarcastically.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
You say please sarcastically?
Yeah. But I had a question about the cheese rolling down the hill. So
yep.
You guys apparently chase rolling cheese down a hill.
I mean, there's probably 40 or 50 people out of 18.4 million people who do chase a cheese down a hill. I don't condone chasing cheese down a hill, as it's a very dangerous act, and anyone considering it, I don't recommend trying it at home. Only try it at the place where cheese chasing rolling down a hill is fully approved.
But what I really want to know is what happens to the cheese at the bottom of the hill.
Well, I think they eat it. They divide it up between them. The people that participated, or I think that's either the case, or the person that gets the cheese gets to keep it. I think that's what it is. Yeah. So yeah, and I've got a question here from Jeff, who's saying, is the Clarkson restaurant open back up yet? I don't know, bro. I have no clue. I don't watch that. I know the guy had a farm that he was running. Then he had a farm shop. If he's got a restaurant, then awesome stuff. Is there any more questions for a Brit before we head over to what's in Scherm's bag? Doesn't look like there is. I think we're all done for that. So now is time for what's in Scherm's bag.
Time.
Yep, it is time.
Let's see.
I will have an intro for what's in Scherm's bag for next week. So yeah, it'll be like the Brit one, just as corny. So Scherm,
I'm gonna put the camera on here.
We need to get the camera going.
Let's see if my camera on.
Okay, we can see you.
Let's see.
So show us your bag.
You see my bag?
Give us more angles, man.
Yeah, we need more angles. We can't just. What's in Scherm's bag? If someone can guess what's in Scherm's bag.
The hockey puck.
It looks like the cheese that went down the hill. I'm just.
No, the cheese is bigger than that.
Oh, wow.
It looks like a teacup or something like that.
A teacup?
Electric tape.
A teacup. See.
No, it's not electric tape. Jeff is saying half a Twinkie. It's not half a Twinkie.
when
No.
where you make the tea. You know, it's a little thing that you where you put the tea and make the tea. It's not that.
What,
No.
a
Saucer.
like a teapot.
It looks
We
like
call it a saucer.
on the left there. Looks like maybe a grenade lever sticking out. Careful, Sherm.
Oh, it's
I
a
know.
measuring cup. Measuring cup.
Toy is saying a can of tuna.
No.
I can say it's not a can of tuna.
Camera. No.
It's a coffee pot.
Hey, I thought this was supposed to be less rigged.
Oh, is that like a bit of a shine to it that I'm seeing on the base?
It's a magnet. It's a suction cup.
Coffee.
It's an oiler.
COP is saying oil
That's
can.
pretty good. Nope, not an oil can.
It's not an oil can. It's not a
It's an
teapot,
airbrush.
Jeff.
Teapot.
Pot thing.
It's 2 words. 2 words.
It's 2
breast pump.
words.
Sorry.
No, HNS is not a teapot. We've
Also,
got
theme of the stream related.
yeah.
Oh, stream related. Stream related. It's a torch pot.
It's stream related, is it? Oh yeah.
Well,
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
That was sarcastic, wasn't it?
Well, there's
No.
a hint.
No.
Binarai had to think about it.
Come on, guys. We've got 5 minutes left. What's in Sherm's bag? Come on, Smith. Some suggestions. What are you thinking, Smith? I mean, check out that bag. It's got sort of a shiny base to it. It's got sort of like a beak to it. Looks almost like he's holding a dead bird.
The angles. No, not a coffee filter.
Jeff
That's
is
like a
saying
pump.
water sprayer.
That's like a pump.
No.
Like you
No.
pump the top and then you.
No, not a pump.
So the name of the
Man,
stream is
that's a
Fired Up.
lamp.
The name of the stream is Fired Up.
It's a lamp bottom. It's the bottom of a lamp. I'm gonna say it 5 more times until you tell me I'm wrong.
Nope, not a lamp.
Uncompressor para pintura.
Oh man.
A paint sprayer. No.
Oh,
Compressor for paint.
No.
And, for paint.
So
Hmm.
no.
maybe a mini stove.
Nope.
A camping thing.
4 minutes left,
Somehow.
guys.
Something for camping.
What's in Sherm's bag? Can you
Holy moly.
can you pull it over the base a bit more and over the top just so
Yeah.
we can
Yeah, pull it over.
get a bit of
Trying.
Sure.
Stretch the bag.
Take the bag off.
I mean, you practically see it's right through it.
you can.
It's still
It's still
super
tough.
rigged.
What is that? What is it?
What the
It's
heck
moving
is
it
that?
around too much.
It's a
guys.
kettle.
It looks
No.
like a kettle.
No, it's not a kettle.
A wood
I
stove.
know what it
Mini
is.
wood stove.
Jeff's
I know.
asking for a hint.
Yeah. Where's
Yeah.
it?
Fired up. Fired up. Stream's
It's the
fired
top
up.
of a painting gun. Painting
Ah,
gun.
It's
the top of that.
it's a vaporizer. Something like that. Some type of
I would
weed
hold-
smoking
I would
device.
hold it like this.
Ooh. What is it?
Like a painting gun. Like the top
I
of a
think
No.
think you could take that thing out of the bag and people would still be asking you what the heck it is.
It's a good possibility.
No, Todd, it's not a tea kettle.
Fired up. Yeah, it's got to be something for smoking something. Look at that. It's a vaporizer. Got to be. What is it?
Ralph is saying plant water sprayer. Seop is saying camping stove. Nope.
No.
2 minutes left, guys. After 2 minutes is up, we'll get it out the bag and show you. And the first person to tell us what it is gets it.
Was it
Yeah.
a hookah? Maybe a hookah.
Jeff is saying a smoking gun. Nope.
Oh,
Todd is saying humidifier. Homer is saying bong. No.
no.
No. 2 minutes left, guys. What's in Sherm's bag? No, Jeff is saying oil lamp. We've already had that. It's not an oil lamp.
Like for spraying some.
HNS is saying air gun. It's not an air gun. It's not a teapot
No.
plum.
It's definitely it's like a sprayer.
1 minute left. Homer's saying something to bleed the brakes in his car.
Perfume sprayer. No.
Toys thinking it's a perfume sprayer.
That's a lighter.
The weirdest looking torch I ever saw.
That's just a lighter. Oh, you're loving this. I could just see that. Who did the grin on your face?
No, zombie, that's not a bong. It's not a bong, bro.
That's a bong, 100%.
All right, we're almost at the end of the last minute now. Hurry up, get your suggestions in.
There is a guy on the
It's not a
community
power hitter. No.
block songs. he want to make songs with the blocks. each song, each block have a different song. He say, I think it is. Huh?
Yeah. Okay, Scherm, it is
All right,
now at the end.
all
No
right.
one's got it, so you need to get it out the bag. Show everybody. Actually, show the bottom of it first without showing the sides. And if they still don't get the
All right,
bottom
let's
of
see.
it after 1 minute, then we'll turn it.
What the heck?
What is it?
It's got something to do with coffee. Has to be coffee.
Well, look, it's got a little pressure stem
Oh,
in
yeah.
there. A
Oh,
little
yeah.
valve
Yeah.
stem.
Yeah, it's not an insecticide sprayer, Edmund.
The
Nope.
valve stem would mean that is a way to fill it up.
Yeah, with butane or gas or
With
something.
butane or gas. It's a torch. It's a flipping lighter. It's a lighter.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's got-
Oh, I just that smug smirk on your face.
2 words.
So much work.
It's 2 words. It's not a
Two words,
cappuccino
so why is
maker.
only
It's
one?
not a flamethrower. It's not a blowtorch. It's not a butane torch.
Oh.
All right, Sherm, I think it's time to
What-
turn it. Turn it. What is it?
we still don't know
What
the
is
hell
it?
is. What is it?
What is it?
Like Smith
can't-
said, you take the bag off, we don't know.
It's not a Bunsen
That's-
burner.
Burner.
So it's a coffee maker.
Soplete.
It's a.
Come on,
It's a-
guys. What is
I
it?
think we're getting a little too deep into technicalities here.
Yeah.
That's a flipping lighter.
Maybe.
Yeah, but what lighter is it?
It's
What
a-
kind of lighter? A lighter's one word. What would you light with this?
I would like
Your
Giant
beard?
doobie?
the things.
Your
I-
eyebrows?
The options
gonna
are
light
so
with it?
many. I can't dial it in. I would test tube or a flask.
If you were going to celebrate, what would you smoke?
I would smoke my ex. No, I'm just kidding.
Come on, guys. There's some major hints now in this stream. If you can't get it
Oh,
now,
yeah.
then I think we should
A
just pack up and leave.
Celebratory.
A cigar lighter.
There you go.
Cigar lighter.
Like,
Well-
not any cigar, like Arnold Schwarzenegger special cigar. Big fat one.
Yeah.
Oh, fun fact.
All right. Well, HNS said it first in the chat. You can't just say it on the stream.
Well, I'm looking at my timestamp on my chat right now. It says 7:52. I said it at the same time. Well,
You
Oh.
say it in the stream party chat? I don't see it there.
no, on voice. I'm just joking.
Okay, I'm just going to do some rain in the chat. So if you want any rain, type the word R in the stream party chat at the Discord. Unfortunately, we cannot rain to people in the YouTube channel.
That would be great.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be the. I don't think they would allow it on their terms of service at Google.
Well, you do it on Twitter. must do it on
Well,
YouTube
yeah,
too.
yeah. We figured the Twitter
Party
thing out. Yeah.
or 3, I don't know.
Okay, guys. Thanks for the R's, and there's your rain. So now I'm going to do a bit of a recap. If you only joined us for the Smith stream, I'm just going to give a quick recap of the RTM update stream we did earlier. You can go to the start of the stream and check it out, but I will give you a quick summary now. Charlie has been working on Battlefield 1942 mod Desert Combat. We've got a new competition announced for the 1st of April with a 100,000 RTM prize pool. The map to get involved is DC No Fly Zone, and it's the most kills after 30 minutes. Only air-to-air counts and just jets, so no worry of Charlie smashing you down in his helicopter. You must be in the Battlefield RTM BF 1942 voice channel if you want to take part. There is a link in the description of this stream which will guide you and get you up and running. If you want to check that out and take part, head over to that link. We have also added a gaming tab to the website where you can see the latest rap tournaments. Yes, we are trademarking that word, I think.
Rap tournaments.
Yeah, the rap tournaments.
I like
yeah.
that.
And also you can see on how to get started as well. Raptoreum Zone has completed a successful migration to a new pool after a lot of work from Mancini in stability and various improvements over there. So users on his pool can check that out at raptorium.zone. Flock Pool, a similar thing as well. Flock Pool is the most popular mining pool that's migrated now to a new version, allowing hybrid mining, hybrid solo pool mining, and other goodies as well. If you want to check that out at flockpool.com. Jamardis has been working on Raptor Wings, and he has a new version out as well, which you can check at the GitHub. I think I'll put the link in the description for that as well. That includes new Portuguese language, thanks to Bitknives. New version checks, some UI improvements, got new function which is wallet profiles, where you can sort and group your addresses on there as well. And also now you can save your user settings, so when you log out they automatically populate when you log back in. And also there's a new donation function as well. You can donate every 2 minutes, every 200 minutes of your hash to support the Raptoreum project if you would like. That is optional, and just to help the project grow as well. The Nowput team, there's a trading competition over there if you want to check out their Discord. There is a link, I can't remember where the link is now, but someone will shoot that in the chat. There is a 100,000 GovNoP token trading competition which is starting tomorrow. So if you want to take part in that and try and get to the top of the rankings there, the first 4 places do have, I think it's like 50,000, 25, then 10, then 5, and then the last 14 have got a share of the rest. We are a top-rated coin now on Minerstat in position number 2, and as they say, first the worst, second the best. We got the we had Exodus tweeting about us as well, so we can show some support over there. If you want to shoot the Exodus link in the chat as well, Scherm, that's much appreciated.
Try to get that up there.
We've got a new assets discussion channel at our Discord where you can get hyped up and discuss all about assets and the use cases and what we're doing with that, and maybe some leaks from Nando might be sent there soon as well. We'll see about that. We've got Discord updated its exploits. It had a few exploits which meant that we had to temporarily take down the ability for users to post images and things like that. We don't want to end up down the same road like Casper has been for 2 times now. So we were extra safe with that, and now Discord has patched its exploits. We have now enabled imaging and things like that. Charlie over here has been working on Explorer infrastructure and various improvements with performance and stability. A few other issues and heavy calls have been identified and are now offloaded to a custom API. And we had Spanish Alejandro who come up with a nice flickbook for this week. If you want to check that out, maybe we might be doing an English version of that. I know HNS also mentioned that would be something he would like as well. So maybe we will do that if we can get it staffed and get it rolling. That'd be nice. If anyone wants to help out with converting that to English, then send us a message and let us know. That'd be really nice. And we had obviously CryptoMexa here as well, which is nice. Although his English is not the best with for the stream, we've got Mexa here who has kindly been translating for us. So that was generally the summarization of the stream that we put on earlier. And so now we will head back over to the Smith, who's gonna talk to us.
Oh, hey, I didn't see there.
So what are we doing, Smith? Where are we at now? We've got about 15 minutes left.
I want to show you guys something before we head off. So what I've done was I had to grind in the bevel because if I forged it all down to a finished blade like you would typically do in a traditional Tonto, we would lose that Damascus core because it would also get squished down to nothing. And by the time we ground, we would just be grinding into the wrought iron steel wrought iron because it was all compressed at the same length. So I've ground into it so that I could actually cut into the Damascus a little bit to show that pattern. And to be able to show everybody something, I have put it in the acid. And meanwhile, I'm going back to work on this guy because it is a nice piece. It's not exactly what I was hoping for, but it is still pretty cool. It is Makume Gane. It's completely encased. It works well. I've plugged it in to make sure that I didn't fry anything along with my my endeavors to fuse it all together. So everything is still in working order. And I think what we're going to do is I'll get, so we'll use what's called sulfur of liver. Liver of sulfur. Liver of sulfur. Liver of sulfur. It sounds like a very English thing.
Why does it sound English? What's English about that?
The liver part?
It's just like, yeah, like
Liverpool.
Liverpool. Liverpool, yeah.
I thought you had it in your mind that we ate nothing but livers.
Well, the UK too, right? Like you guys have haggis, and have
that's Scotland, yeah.
Blood sausage. But they're part of the UK, aren't they?
I mean, I can't say I've ever eaten haggis or blood sausage before, but you know, each to their own.
But I mean, you also don't love football.
Well, there is that. So maybe the Ask a Brit round is the most pointless round we've got.
Oh, it's the most rigged Ask a Brit round.
Jeff is saying liver and kidney pie. I mean, yeah. That is a thing. So yeah.
That's why it sounds so British, I guess.
Real Brit.
It's one of those things. What are they? Oh man, what are they called now? It's called hyperbole.
It's kind of gross.
It's like, hey,
it's kind of gross. A liver and kidney pie. Why would you want to eat the filter? I don't make tea from the aquarium filter, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
But
which break. Yeah. So anyway, liver of sulfur is going to, it acts as an etchant or an oxidizer, on copper. So what that's going to do is it's going to really bring our patterns out and show us what this is going to look like. And then hopefully before the next 10 minutes is up.
¿Y el cuchillo de Damasco lo metiste en ácido nítrico?
Yes. No, not nitric acid. No, it's ferric chloride.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Sí, súper.
Yeah. Nitric acid is good. Ferric chloride does a great job too, as well as it really helps develop the oxides in there. Because in order to create ferric oxide, you actually have to convert iron over to the third, so Fe3, which means it drops out of solution really easily and creates black oxide. So right here, real quick, I'll flip the camera around. I hope this is okay. We lost our camera person, and I know could have been a bit boring
Yee.
here.
No, you're
It's,
doing good.
It's
Pretty
working
cool.
out really well,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah.
Ya, sí, está cabrón.
Yeah, you
So
can really see the layering in that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give you my address now. Well, you already have it.
Okay, hang on. Let me get something to wipe this down, and then
What about
here.
the
I may as
coffee
well just.
etching? How does that work? I see some pretty crazy looking people etching their blades in coffee.
Yeah, so the coffee has an acid. I think it actually has like 5 acids in the coffee itself. So coffee is very acidic.
Drink
That's
a lot of
crazy.
coffee.
Ooh,
Oh, that's nice.
Sorry for my
pretty,
stomach,
pretty cool.
And of course, polished, that's gonna pop really well.
Oh yeah.
El tigre.
Well,
Es
the
rasurar el tigre.
contrast between the wrought and the Damascus is wild. It's gonna
Yeah, it's cool.
So Damascus steel will not darken properly if it hasn't been heat treated properly. But yeah,
Yeah, the
Well-
knife, the tiger.
Awesome. So Smith, do we have? Are we going to have one finished today? One of those USB things?
yeah,
We
it's
will.
only gonna take. It'll only take me 10 more minutes here.
Well,
Always 10 more minutes.
you've only got 10 left, so we got to get cracking.
I know, that's why I waited till now to use my
Oh,
10-minute
right.
line.
Oh, very, very well played there, Smith. Very well played.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this one up. The big kicker is getting the Raptor logo on there. I don't know how I'm gonna do that within the 10-minute time frame, but let's try. So here's something cool. This is diamond paste.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use some of that on there to do the polishing. And the nice thing about using something like diamond paste is you can really preserve all the sharp edges.
Wow, it's awesome, bro.
Yeah, so I'll use that diamond paste and I'll just kind of rub it by. I want you to see the transformation, but I can't do the phone and the thing at the same time. So, my
Yeah.
apologies.
Nice.
It's actually nice to have a static camera just for once, you know. It's more chilled.
Well, we're gonna have 3 cameras. We're gonna have 1 mobile and 2 statics.
Where are the statics gonna be?
So there's gonna be the hammer camera.
Yep.
The hammer camera, and then there's going to be the forged camera, and then there's going to be the mobile camera. Now, the hammer camera, the static
ham
camera
cam.
the ham cam can change positions within the stream, but it'll only change from static to static.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah, and we're gonna make a proper go with this. I think if we're gonna do it, let's do it. My uncle always told me a story of a very dangerous thing that he endeavored to do as a young person, and at the last second, he had second thoughts, but it was too late, and he ended up getting quite hurt about it. And he always used that story whenever he told me. He says, "Jesse, if you're gonna do something, do it. Don't mess around." so that story has always stuck with me, and I think if we're gonna do this, then let's do it. And so all the proceeds for these types of things are going to start going into a fund where we are going to help to improve the viewing for you guys, right? So,
Oh, what about the vanity addresses?
right. So the vanity addresses, this is really cool. I learned that you can get vanity addresses. I didn't know this. So Binari's been helping me out with this, and what we're going to do is we're going to actually, and this is upon request, this was very graciously requested, that for the kids helping out here at with the Smith stream, and even, you know, within the kind of the let's say the manpower put in by the shop itself, we've created some vanity addresses for donations, mainly towards the kids and how they help out with the stream itself. So at a later date, we'll have those vanity addresses. We'll put them up, and if you guys want to, you can donate to help these kids out, and we're going to save the children. No, but no, but what we're doing really is we are creating an inception for the next generation. Really, this is something that, you know, a society grows great when wise men plant trees under which shade they'll never sit under, right? Like we're always setting up foundationally for the next generation, and this is just part of the way of doing that, right? Sure, it's definitely it's a financial thing, and that always kind of puts in, you know, we always in the back of our heads we think of like televangelists, you know what I mean? It's like the most crooked. You want crooked and shady put money into it, but this really is this fostering something for the next generation, and they help out. They put in quite a bit of effort here too. It's not just what we see during the stream. So yeah, when we get those addresses, if you want to donate to it, we thank you. If you don't, then you don't, but we appreciate it either way.
I love this idea. Awesome
Yep.
idea.
Yeah, so what we'll have the vanity. Well, we've got already a few created. What we're going to do is have a QR code on there as well, so you'll be able to either, you know, scan the screen with your device, or use a future web wallet that might be arriving to do it that way as well. What's that, Smith?
This is liver of sulfur,
Oh, liver of sulfur.
and
Yeah.
it smells like rotten eggs. It smells really, really bad.
Oh, does it?
Really bad. So definitely reminds me of the British.
Well, you're in Canada. You serve the same monarchy.
Yeah. Oh.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
What's a monarchy?
Monarchy.
Monarchy.
Monarchy. Okay.
Yeah.
Monarchy. It's not like we're talking about golf.
You went there, hey, Binarai?
I went where?
Okay. You know, the whole monarchy, and you know,
Well,
you're
yeah.
our subjects.
Okay, guys, we're rolling into the last 5 minutes of the stream. Can you get all your
Oh.
cameras on now, please? We need some camera action.
We need cameras.
Yeah, everyone cameras, please. Okay, Smith, that is looking awesome. You are painting that on so slowly.
So all that is doing is oxidizing the copper layers.
Right, okay.
And I'm doing it's very convenient that it's slow for the dramatic effect. However, I'm doing it so that it doesn't fall. I wish I could zoom in on this.
Okay, so
The layering is so
They can
small,
see it.
yeah.
like in a good way.
In fact, I'm gonna put you on the big screen. Can someone take a?
Yeah.
Can you get that all into the in the image? There you go. Can someone take a screen grab of that, please?
Let me get on the other side so I can get some light. There we go.
Someone take a screen grab of that and send it to the chat.
Good.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put the Raptoreum logo right there
Okay.
in this orientation, so it'll look
Oh,
the
wait,
top will be there, and the
go
beak,
back.
Okay.
the beak will be on the left, and then the feather pointing out back. So that will throw up on the block. And then I'm actually going to be working on another one because I've discovered what I want to do right or differently on the next one. So this one here, we're working with some thicker stock, and we're going to put like a rock texture into it, and it should look really neat.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So if you want that USB stick, I think it's a 32 gig, isn't it, Smith?
Yeah, it's 32.
32 gig, not recommended for using for private keys, but each to their own. But we are going to put that in the bidding channel after this stream has ended, and we are going to run that for the entire week, and we will finish that at the start of the next stream. In fact, Smith, I'm not going to be able to be on the next stream. If you guys want to do a stream or try and do a stream, I'm actually away. I'm going away with the wife and kids. So it's a birthday thing, you know, so I've got to do that. So we will have to run it for either 2 weeks, or we're going to try and rig a stream together somehow. What are you saying, Smith? Up for a rig?
Yeah, let's rig something.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. I'll help you out with that. I'll help you out with that. Okay.
I'm gonna put an image in the stream party chat.
Awesome stuff. Thanks. Thanks a lot for that. Don't forget to like and subscribe this YouTube channel and the stream. It's really important for our stats and to build the channel and move forward. Smith, have you got any final words for everybody?
I would say that
Guys, oh, sorry, Smith. Guys, we need your cameras on.
I got my camera on. Maybe it's a problem with the internet or something.
Oh, possibly, yeah. Yeah.
I see all the cameras are turning like little blue.
That might be your connection.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I think it's yours that's not working. Yeah, any final words, Smith? Sorry about that. I needed to make sure everyone was in.
That's all good. I'd say that when you're on the edge of the dock and you just jump in, go in, just have a dip. You know, there's nothing. Still, the water's a little cold. Just do it. You won't regret it.
So does that mean you're going to have the best CryptoSmith stream without me here?
It won't be the same. It won't be the same, Binarai.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us tonight.
Yep.
Thank you, Crypto Mexa, for coming on as well. I know that you were a bit worried about your English, but everything was fine. You know, so it was all great.
Good. Thank you.
Thanks for the work you're doing over at the Spanish community and the translations and things. And we're looking forward to hearing an intro for the CryptoSmith stream. He's going to be working on an intro, Smith. So we're going to check that out. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great.
Very nice.
Exciting stuff. Thank you very much, Scherm, for popping on.
Of course,
I did forget to grill you at the start of the stream. And I realized that, but I think you're thankful about that, aren't you? And also,
you got everything covered, so it's all right.
Thank you, Charlie, for coming on as well, and also Bitknives for his excellent flick book and work for the Raptoreum community, and most of all, thank you to all of you out there supporting the Raptoreum project. It's awesome stuff. It means a lot, and don't forget to check out this rig stream on Saturday, because even I'm looking forward to this. Cheers, guys. Thank you, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah. Catch you later.
Oh, great. Bye-bye.